This is the bottom basin. This is 2 large buckles and 2 small buckles. This is the top cover wire mesh. This is a 3-sided integrated wire side mesh. This is the acrylic door and acrylic door frame. Note, both sides of the door and frame are covered with film, which serves as a protective measure. After tearing the film, it cannot be returned. Please check if there are any issues first. This is the parts package. Install side wire mesh. Error demonstration. Just after opening the side wire mesh, the buckle direction is facing inward. Correct demonstration. After opening the side wire mesh, it needs to be bypassed first. Orient the buckle outward. Install bottom basin. Place the side wire mesh on the bottom basin. Be sure to place all 3 edges on the inner side of the bottom basin card slot. Install the top cover wire mesh. First, fasten the side buckle, making sure that the iron plate is on the inside of the first wire. When the iron sheet is fixed, first, pull the wire mesh and fix the iron sheet on the first wire of the top cover. The iron sheet is fixed by bending. Due to frequent bending, it is normal for paint to peel off. Tie straps can be used to secure the top cover on the left and right sides. The other side also operates in the same way. Install hinge. The opening of the hinge is elliptical and can be adjusted up and down. Suggest placing the screws uniformly at the bottom. Install the hinge onto the door and frame, and thread the screws through the front of the door and frame. Be careful not to tighten the screws too tightly first. Just install the remaining 2. If you're worried about hamsters biting screws, screws can be threaded from the inside out to avoid hamster bites. Install switch. These are 2 parts of the rotary switch. One is circular and the other is elongated. The circular smooth surface is attached to the front of the acrylic door and the outside of the cage. The smooth side of the long strip is attached to the back of the acrylic door, inside the cage. Form a vertical bar and finally press. Installing switch anti-skid pads. Attention, there is a layer of film on the anti-slip film that needs to be removed. Install the anti-slip plate on the back of the acrylic door frame, inside the cage. Thread the screw through the front of the anti-slip plate and tighten it. Install the cloud baffle. There is a thin film on both sides that needs to be torn off. Install the cloud baffle on the back of the acrylic door frame, inside the cage. Thread the screw through the front of the baffle and tighten it. Install the acrylic front door. Install the acrylic door with iron wire using a tie on the top hole, and fix the top first. Tie these 4 together. The screws on the hinge can be adjusted up and down. After fully fitting the acrylic door and acrylic door frame, tighten the screws. This makes the door and frame completely fit together. Installing anti-jamming feet. Attention, there is a layer of film on the anti-jamming foot that needs to be removed. There is a hole in the middle of the left and right sides for installing anti-jamming feet. Install the anti-jamming foot between the acrylic door frame and the iron wire with a tie. After fixing all the straps, tie them tightly and cut off any excess length. After fixing all the straps, tie them tightly and cut off any excess length. Install the buckle. This is a large buckle and a small buckle, which are installed on both sides and back. Install large buckles on both sides, 5th grid from bottom to top. Install the small buckle at the back, the 3rd grid from bottom to top. 123. The entire bear cage installation is completed.